today I'm gonna be taking you through our garage home gym. I'm super excited to be sharing this with you guys because when I was building this home gym, I watched so many home gym tours and I just found them so helpful. So I hope that our gym build can help you make some choices if you are thinking of building your own. First, I want to get into why we actually decided to build a home gym in the first place. And it was because when I first had my son Leo, I quickly realized that I just did not have the time to be able to go to the gym every day like I did before he was born, because kids just take up a lot of your time. So I really wanted a space in the house that we could use and get a good workout in. We thought it would be really good for our family as well. I feel like our kids growing up in an environment like this where they see their mom and dad working out, I think it's just really healthy and we can really show them that working out isn't a punishment, and in fact, we do it for fun and we enjoy it. That was really our main motivation. This is a functional trainer and I highly recommend this piece. It is really the heart of our gym and you could do so many different things on it. This is a squat rack, it's a Smith machine, it has 2 cables on either side. It also has a ton of attachments as well, so you can use it for Bulgarian split squats, you can use it for rows because it has a foot plate for you, you can use it for lat pull downs by sitting on the floor. It is just so multifunctional. Also a leg press plate, so you can even use this to do lying leg presses. This was a little bit on the pricier side. It's probably the most expensive thing in our gym, but I can't recommend this more. You could get a full workout in with just this one piece of equipment. So it is very versatile, and especially with home gyms when you don't have a lot of space to be working with, it just can't be beat. Have 5 pounds all the way up to 80 pounds. I feel like dumbbells are just an essential part of a gym setup, and we opted for these kinds of dumbbells as opposed to the adjustable dumbbells because I just love the look of having a full dumbbell set, and I also wanted multiple different weights so that if multiple people were working out in here, we could all work out no problem and we wouldn't be fighting over that adjustable dumbbell set. Next, we have this rollable weight rack. This does roll, but I think it's actually locked right now. It's pretty hard to roll, and honestly, we just kind of leave it put. We don't really move it around much. But yeah, this is a must. I think it's really aesthetic having them all in the 3 rows, and obviously just a great storage solution for plates. You have 4 slots for the barbells as well, and yeah, we really love it. We went with Iron Axe plates just because they were the most aesthetic for the price range that we were looking in. So we got, I think, like 6 or 8 45-pound plates. We got 35s, 25s, 10s, and then we got some 5-pound plates and some 2.5-pound plates just so we're all set. Also got 2 separate adjustable benches. We actually started with just one, and Matt and I were fighting over these benches. Whenever we worked out together, we were always like scrapping over who would be using the bench because we both needed one. So we do have 2 of these. The back just adjusts up and down, obviously, and then this you can adjust higher. And also, this is a little life hack. You can put this all the way down, and this makes it the perfect height to do hip thrusts. The back pad is also really wide, which I love, and it's really super comfortable. You may be wondering why we got a leg press machine when we have the functional trainer, because you can do squats on there. It has a leg press attachment, and it's really because for me personally, I just do not like squats. They don't agree with my body. I like doing them, but every time I've done them in the past for a prolonged period of time, I would always mess up my back. And my main exercise for growing my quads is leg press. I feel like the leg press is just so good for building mass on your quads because you can load up so much weight onto the leg press without injuring your back. Like, your back is pretty secure when it's up against the pad there, and you know, you can put hundreds of pounds on here and not injure yourself, where for me, squats, they always They always messed me up. The major piece of equipment we have is our treadmill here, which honestly I barely use. I don't really do much cardio. I kind of wanted to get rid of it, but Matt likes walking on it. I would love to put a different machine here, maybe like a booty builder or something, but Matt likes it, so we're gonna keep it. The last piece of equipment that we have in our home gym is this hyper extension machine. I love doing hyper extensions. I think it's just a really great way to work out your glutes and to work out your hamstrings. I love this machine because it actually has these two little handles here that you can loop some long bands around, and then you can add a ton of tension when you're doing your hyperextensions, and it really kills. It's like a different kind of burn that you've never felt before when doing hyperextensions. Those are all the major pieces of equipment. We do have a few little bits and bobs here, like this hip thrust bench from, what is it, Bells of Steel. This is a pretty good hip thrust bench. I feel like it's a pretty good height, and it is very comfortable when doing hip thrusts. I will usually opt for this when doing hip thrusts as opposed to using the decline on the bench. It's nice and compact. I didn't want to get one of those massive hip thrust platforms, if you know what I'm talking about, because they just take up so much space, and I love that this one can just kind of be thrown up against the wall, or just, it's just out of the way. It's not so big and bulky compared to the hip thrust platforms, although I do prefer those better. Those do feel a little bit better, but you know, this gets the job done. For our storage solutions, I just went to HomeSense and I got a little black wicker bin where all of the attachments go for the functional trainer, and then we also have a foam pad as well. And then our other storage solution, I honestly hate this thing. I got it on Temu for like $15. It's just like really cheap plastic, but you know, it holds our yoga mats, our foam rollers, my barbell hip thrust pad, and obviously this holds my ankle straps, our barbell clips. Pretty simple. And then we have our black Canadian flag, represent. Now let's talk about flooring, because I'm very passionate about the flooring that I chose. I did a lot of research, and we ended up going with rolled rubber flooring. And I really wanted the rolled rubber floors as opposed to, you know, the tiles that kind of fit together like puzzle pieces, because this rolled rubber doesn't have as many seams as those tiles do. It really gives you that completely seamless and cohesive look. And also, we made sure to choose speckled rubber flooring, because I have seen home gym builds with just plain black flooring, and they look so dirty so quickly. So I really wanted to have speckled floors because it hides the dirt really well. We also got some mirrors in here. We got these ones custom built. This was definitely a pricier part of the gym build, but I think it was completely essential. We got two because we have to go around this big bulkhead. Otherwise, we probably just would have got one large mirror to go across the wall. We also put in this feature wall, which I am absolutely obsessed with. I think it just gives it such a nice like earthy vibe. We actually just got these on Rona or Home Depot, something like that, and you just kind of staple them to the wall, and I just love how it turned out. We did have to paint the bottom black though, because that was cement at the bottom, and yeah, we just couldn't put the paneling over it, unfortunately. Otherwise I would have loved to do it all the way down to the floor. Let's talk about heating solutions, because obviously, as you know, Canada is freezing in the winter time, so we had to figure something out. We decided to get this electric heater, which has a weird plug, so we had to get somebody to install a completely new line, because I think this uses 6,500 watts, which a regular plug just could not handle. In hindsight, I wish that we got a propane heater because it works a little bit better and it's much cheaper. The electric heater was cheap to get and cheap to install, which is why we went for it, but the ongoing bills are much more expensive, where a propane heater, it costs you a little bit more upfront, but then it's much cheaper to run after that. The last thing I'm gonna talk about is the lighting. We went with the hexagon lighting that is all the rage right now. I watched a ton of videos on lighting, and we decided to go with these ones because they're the best bang for your buck. I think we paid maybe like $300 Canadian for the lighting, so it was super cheap. It was really easy to install, and they are LED lights, so they're gonna last a really long time as well. And I just think that they look so badass. We have 2 hexagons, one on each side of our garage door opener, and I just absolutely love the look of them. And that is it for our home gym tour. In the future, I would like to get some more equipment. I would love to get a booty builder machine because I just feel like those burn the glutes like nothing else. So I definitely want to get a booty builder machine, and I would also love to get a leg curl, leg extension combo, which I've seen online, although I've heard that those aren't the greatest for home gym. So if you know anything about that, or if you have any recommendations, please let me know in the comments. We do still have this little corner of the gym here. It's not huge, but I would love to turn this into a little kids play area and put some little baby dumbbells there and like a kid size boxing tube. I don't know what those things are called, but you know what I'm talking about. And just make this like a fun little area for the kids to kind of play with and I guess mirror us when we're working out. I think that would just be so fun and so cute. I'm super happy with all the equipment that we have, and I feel like we can get a really amazing workout in here without having to go to the gym. If you are looking to do your own home gym build, I highly recommend going on Facebook Marketplace. You can get a ton of equipment for dirt cheap. There's tons of dumbbell sets. You can even get cable machines and functional trainers, benches, like literally everything. Highly recommend checking that out if you're on a budget. You could do a home gym for super cheap. Don't let cost stop you if you are wanting to build a home gym, because you can really do it on a budget if you get secondhand pieces of equipment. I'm curious to know what you guys would put in your home gym build. Would it be similar to this? Are there some pieces of equipment where you're just like, why would you put that in there? I'm really curious what you guys would put in your home gym. If you have any questions about anything, I'm more than happy to help. Just leave them down in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.